What is up, guys? It is No Help, and today I'm going to convince you on starting an Ironman account. And yeah, by the end of this video, you should be registering and making an Ironman account. Let me go ahead and tell you there is a lot of benefits and there is a lot of things that you will learn about this game that you had no idea about before. And it is just the best game mode in RuneScape. Thank you to freaking Bodhi for, I guess Bodhi really technically invented it. Yeah, because the Iron Man guy's name is Adam, which is his name in real life. He started it with the whatever it was called. Then a friend did sort of the same thing, and then they made it an official game mode. And basically, you have to play RuneScape the way it was intended to be played. Now, it is an MMO, and MMO is massive multiplayer online game, whatever the fuck, like it's one of those. And yeah, it does have benefits of trading other players. Obviously, that's what it was for 15 years or whatever the hell long it was. But playing the game by yourself, you get to learn every single thing about the game. To just like, for example, if you want to train magic, you either have to buy the runes, you have to runecraft the runes just to train magic. And then to runecraft the runes, you need pure essence, which you're training mining for, or you're killing monsters with Slayer for, and everything just connects, and it really teaches you about the game. And it's like, it's so weird, like other things that you did in the past, like I'm sure we all got 99 cooking or 99 fletching or something like that in the past. And you just head up to the Grand Exchange, you purchase your logs, you purchase your bowstring, and you go right away. Or you purchase your raw food and you start cooking. And sure, that's cool, but you never really think about the work that goes in to actually get those materials. Like for example, for me to have such a high fletching level on an Ironman account, I mean, I guess it's 89. I guess it's not too high, but I chopped yew logs with a rune axe all the way to 90 woodcutting with a rune axe. Keep that in mind. And then to get the bowstrings, I did hundreds of, I don't know about hundreds, but maybe 50 to 60 hours of temple trekking. Okay, maybe not that long, but like, you get the point. I temple trekked to get the bowstring. You know what I mean? Everything I did on this account, it took so much more time, so much more dedication, so much more planning, everything. For crafting, 80 crafting, really not that big of an achievement on a normal account. You go to the Grand Exchange, once again, you buy the leather, you buy the fucking hides, you buy whatever, and you go ahead and do it right away. You just train it the traditional method, you know what I mean? You don't really think about it too much. You end up either making money or losing a little bit of money, and that's another thing I really want to talk about. How many videos are there where it's like money making guide, money making guide, money making guide? Because everyone thinks that money is the main part of RuneScape, and that's how you can do anything. If you've got money, you can be the best at anything. You can get any 99, this and that. Well, Iron Man mode shows you that money does fuck all. And I mean, yeah, coins have somewhat of a value on an Iron Man account, but there's no better feeling than getting a drop from a monster, or like anything. Like when you finally get a 99 on something, or you get an item that has no value at all. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and show you something. This rune crossbow right here is worth 19k. Now, you could probably sell the shit you got off Tutorial Island, kill a couple of cows, and there you go, you have that rune crossbow. No, 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 no. I had to kill the Chaos Element, whatever the fuck that's called, some boss in the wilderness, just at a small chance of getting that drop. And once I got the drop, it felt like I got an 100 mil drop. You know what I mean? It's just everything you do on this game mode is so important. Everything leads up to each other. First, you know what I mean? Like, everything goes into everything. Like farming, you farm. You first need to get the seeds, either from Slayer or from pickpocketing. Then you can train farming. Then you get the herbs. Then you can train herb lore. Then you get the secondaries. And to get the secondaries, you're either training combats or farming. And then from the from the potions, you can then train your combats or boost to do other skills. Every single thing on this game mode connects, and it's how the game was actually meant to be, and it's just the perfect game mode. Now, I'm not really trying to put down main accounts here, but a main account, you could, you could have alts running fucking, you could have 3 alts on the side killing wyverns, and then you transfer your 6 mil an hour over, and then, 99 herblore is free, like, it's just, there's no actual achievement in it. I mean, sure, you could do everything yourself. You could go ahead and kill some dragons and kill some Zalra and make a shit ton of money, sell everything, and then train it that way. But what's the fun in that? You're grinding and grinding and grinding to grab money, to buy supplies, to train skills. Why not do it yourself? Why don't you just, instead of getting money to get the supplies, why don't you just go and get the supplies yourself? Sure, it's slower. Sure, it's a little more tedious. But when you actually finish the goal and do it, you actually feel like you earned it. You know what I mean? I mean, there's so many people that could debate with this. Like, you could say, like, oh, I trained woodcutting. It's the same as an Ironman. I guess technically, but I did it with a rune axe. You know what I mean? Main accounts have an advantage in every single skill, like, hands down. There's literally no, I mean, I guess agility is one of that is pretty much the same on both accounts. But even with agility, you know what I mean? You can teleport around quicker if you're a main account. You don't need runes, you don't need this, you don't need that. But I can't think of any other one really besides agility. I guess HP as well. But technically with HP, you can get faster rates as a main because you can get better weapons and this and that. And everything just seems so much more rewarding, so much more valuable. And I really want you to go ahead and give it a try. Another thing is with questing. Questing is one of those things that most people hate. There is a few people that like, and then there's a bunch of people that honestly just do it for the rewards. Now, you go to do a quest on a main account, you look up a quest guide, you go to the Grand Exchange, and you buy every item that you need for the quest, and then you go and do it. Not as an Ironman, not as an Ironman. As an Ironman account, you go ahead, you look up a quest guide, same thing. Then you get a list. Then you have to go and collect every single item yourself. And certain things are just so much more rewarding, and it forces you to train every single skill, because, for a quest you may need, let's just say you need a mithril bar for a quest. Okay? You need a mithril bar for a quest. You don't need a smithing requirement, you don't need a mining requirement, but you just need that mithril bar for a quest. A normal account, walk over the Grand Exchange, fucking pick up fucking some random shit on the ground that somebody dropped, sell it, and you make 10k. Then you freaking go buy your mithril bar, and, you're ready to go do the quest. As an Ironman account, that doesn't happen. You either have to kill something that drops a mithril bar, or make the mithril bar yourself. And if you can't kill something that has a mithril bar drop, then you're gonna have to go ahead and, train 55 all the way to 55 mining. Once you hit 55 mining, you're going to need to go ahead and get 50 smithing to make that mithril bar. So there you go. You got 2 skills up to 50 just for one item that is worth, what, 1k? Not even worth a k? And once you get that mithril bar, it's like, you just feel so achieved. You feel like you just grinded and grinded and grinded so long for this mithril bar, when a main account could have bought it off the stuff they sold from Tutorial Island. I don't know, it might not seem appealing to some people. It might seem like maybe it's too hard, maybe it's too difficult, but honestly, once you get a lot of the questing out of the way, once you get about 50, 60 base skills, you get so used to it that you don't even think about going to the Grand Exchange. You know what I mean? If you need an item, you either train for it, get it from a drop, or, wait. You know what I mean? Certain things like construction, I'm waiting, I could go ahead and train construction right now. I have the kingdom collecting mahogany and teak logs for me. I'm making you longbows and nature runes to get money so that I can pay the butler and things like that. On a main account, you just go fucking Camp Zalra for 2 weeks and, 99 construction. It's It's that easy on a main account. And don't even get me started about prayer. But anyways, you should go ahead and give Ironman mode a chance, because honestly, you will not regret it. I mean, it can be very, very tedious and very, very annoying to start out, but honest to God, you will enjoy it. Even the first, 24 hours into the account, there's so much that, you'll just enjoy so much. Like going ahead and completing your first couple of quests, getting your first Slayer assignment, getting those little drops that on a normal account would mean nothing, means so much more. You go ahead and do the waterfall quest, you do all the little Lumbridge quests and things like that. Then you go ahead and get a couple Slayer tasks, and then, you're like, oh, it's time for a gear upgrade. Do I complete Monkey Madness, or do I go ahead and camp Fire Giants for the Rune Scimitar? And then you go ahead and camp Fire Giants. You kill a couple hundred of them. You're training your combat stats. You need some food, so you're going to have to go fish. You're going to have to go cook to collect that food so you can heal yourself. Then finally you get that Rune Scimitar drop, and you just feel like you upgraded everything. Everything. As Swamp-Letic says, this changes everything. And that's how you feel about pretty much everything on an Ironman account. Like, you get a seed drop from a monster. Like, let's go ahead with an Irit seed as a monster. On a main account, that's not even worth picking up. What, 500 GP? It's a waste of an inventory spot. It's a waste of one of your Monkfish or Prayer Potions or whatever the hell you have in your inventory. But as an Ironman, that's an Irit seed. That's farming XP. That's herbs. That's Herblore XP. That's super attack potions. And it's just... You know what I mean? You literally learn so much about the game. For example, the main accounts, they don't make potions that lose... Or, main accounts, they don't make every type of potion in the game. They only make the ones that barely lose money, or, that are very commonly used. And, most of them, they just buy, say, 20,000 Cerebral Brews, 20,000 Toad Flax, 20,000 Sarah Brews, and they just go ham and fucking train their Herblore to 99. On an Ironman account, though, you don't really get the choice on which herbs that, you do. You farm every single seed, you pick up every herb, you find every secondary just to squeeze that little bit of Herblore XP in, just to get a couple of levels, and it just is so rewarding, You do everything yourself, you feel like you earned it, and I honestly love this game mode to death. I think you guys should go ahead and give it a chance. Give it a chance. You don't have to quit your main account. That's what I thought. I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to quit my main. I'm not gonna have time to play my main anymore. And sure, you're gonna start liking it so much you will not want to play your main. You're gonna feel like a main account is a waste of your time, because it's been done. Everyone has done everything. I guess there's been maxed Ironmans and shit like that, but you get that drop on the ground, you get that item that you've been wanting, and when a main account could have went and bought it for a K, and it just feels so much more rewarding to get it on an Ironman account. Anyways, seriously, right now, go ahead and just create an Ironman account, give it a chance, and tell me how you like it. Anyways, that is it for today, and I will catch you in the next video. See you later.